It's your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. And the question remains is, where would Eazy E would have been had he had lived? What if Rufus Records would have been had he had lived? The possibilities has just been endless. Do y'all think that Eazy would have made a sharp comeback? My opinion is he would have. The reason being is because one thing about Eric was a visionary, man. Eazy knew talent. And first of all, he wouldn't let the loss of somebody stop him. Because see, one thing I didn't like about the NWA movie was they made it like Eazy couldn't do nothing for himself after Dre left and after Cube left. Notice this, even when Cube left, NWA kept it rolling. JJ Fad, DOC, up and coming NWA album at that time, Frost. Then you had the solos from MC Ren. Then you had Above the Law. Then you had Cocaine. Eazy kept it pushing. And even when Dre left, it didn't come to that where he couldn't do anything for himself. He was crying. Eazy was like, hey, what you got going on? What we working on? That's the type of guy he was. He kept it pushing. Whereas a lot of people, when they lose their centerpiece talent, they just crumble. And I think Rufus would have really made some noise had Eazy had lived. Because for one, Bone Thugs-n-Harmony was the mainstream act that he had to get to compete. BG Knockout and Drayster, they could have been the Ruthless version of the Dog Pound in a way. But Bone Thugs-n-Harmony would have put them back on the map because they went platinum with their first single. Thuggish Ruggish Boning for the Love of Money. They went platinum just off that. Then he had signed who else? He had a Jewish rap group. Then he had the Black Eyed Peas over there. And not to mention, Eazy also got into the podcast game with Ruthless Radio. Like he was one of the first to do that, from my understanding is. He had Ruthless Radio going on. He had Mexican rappers. He had Jewish rappers. So then on top of it, he had Silky Fine and I think it was Gangsta Bitch Mentality. He basically had it all sold up. And I couldn't help but to wonder what the plans would have been. And I think the original plan also as well would have been the reunion NWA album on Ruthless. That's probably what Eazy's real plan was, because he hated Suge Knight. So to get Dre off, because Dre was starting to become unhappy with the situation anyway. It was only a matter of time before they patched things up. It was only be a matter of time. Because they was really speaking on it anyway. The last song Eazy did was the Mother Effing Real with MC Ren and DJ Yella. So they was really trying to get that reunion full gear. And Ice Cube, he was about to come along, but the key to getting Dre was to get Suge Knight out the picture. And eventually it probably would have happened. It probably would have happened. But I just shudder to think what Rufus would have been. I believe it would have been very compatible. Because he knew how to find the talent. He knew how to market. He knew what the streets wanted to hear. Because that sound was changing. He understood the changing of the sound. Because even when you listen to Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, it was more so like horrorcore. Because they were slowly looking at it like G-Funk was going to eventually get played. So he went to that horrorcore sound and mainstreamized it. So I believe Rufus would have been very competitive in the 90s. So that's my opinion. Hit the subscribe button, and I'm out.